Hey, everybody, Dorothea Hendriks here, your communication coach in presentation skills and in public speaking. Today we're going to start this video with a quote by motivational speaker and writer Dennis Waitley. And here is the quote. Most people spend their entire lives on a fantasy island called Someday I'll learn to play the piano. Someday I'll get in shape. Someday I'll become a really good public speaker. Someday. But we never take that someday and move it out of our head into a really concrete action plan. And that's what this video is about today, giving you another action plan, giving you some concrete steps that you can take toward your goal. Now, it was in the last video, or maybe a couple videos ago, we looked at Brian Tracy's 12 steps to goal setting, which was great. You got 12 steps to goal setting. Today, we're going to look at the SMART goal setting technique. SMART. Many people do this in the workplace with team projects, different projects, set the SMART goals. SMART, SMART. What does SMART actually mean and how does it work? So, S in SMART stands for specific. You're not vague, you're very clear, you're direct, specific. The 5 W's: who's involved, why, when, where, and what is taking place. So you've got the 5 W's to answer. And so when it comes to speaking, instead of saying, well, I want to be a good speaker, or a better speaker, that doesn't really mean much because that's not specific enough. What does better mean? What are the skills, the qualities, the characteristics? And it's the characteristics that are specific. So we need to be very clear here. If my goal is to improve my speaking skills, then I might want to say my goal here is I want to be able to organize my thoughts quickly when I'm asked to speak up at meetings at work. I want to come across as confident. I want to come across with a clear point so everybody understands, have the support material I need, and a really strong wrap up, a good conclusion. And I want to be able to do that quickly, off the cuff, impromptu speaking, organize my thoughts quickly, feel confident, and get more comfortable. So that can be specific. Next, we come to the M, which is measurable. Can I measure my confidence level? Can I measure my comfort level? Can I measure my ability to organize my thinking? Maybe in the beginning, I'm hesitant, I'm awing and coughing and shuffling my feet, or maybe not opening or apologizing. I'm sorry, I don't really have much. I do. I have an idea. So by the time you get through, people are already turned off. So I can measure my confidence level, my comfort level, my ability to organize my thinking, how I express myself, the words I use. I can measure that. And that's what we need. We need to know that we have, as we're working along, that we're making progress. We need to know, we need to feel that we're making that progress. So for example, for me, I might say like in 3 months' time, when we have our next annual general meeting, that I'm going to be able to speak up clearly, confidently, and I'm going to be able to organize my thoughts well. I'll be able to measure that from where I'm starting now because I'm hesitant. I'm not feeling all that well equipped. I can't think quickly enough. I'm jumbled and I don't feel confident, nor do I feel comfortable. So I can measure my progress as I'm going along. The A stands for achievable. Is this something that I can achieve? Is this something that I can do, I can get? The answer is yes, yes. It's a goal that stretches me. Maybe aren't jumping in to do it, but it stretches me and I know I can do it. I know that I have the skills to be able to develop my speaking. I know that I have the resources available to help me do that. I know that I have knowledge and I'm capable of gaining and gathering more knowledge. And I know that I have support around me to help me do this. So is it achievable? Yes, it is for me. It is achievable. Is it relevant? Is it relevant that I spend my time here practicing, looking at how I can organize my thinking, become a more effective speaker? Is this relevant? Well, yes, I guess it is because I'm in the workplace. So being able to improve myself professionally, help me move my career forward, being an effective communicator and a person who can articulate their thoughts easily, clearly, comfortably, and confidently to other people. Well, that's a plus. Yeah, that is something that's very relevant to me. For example, here I might say being able to respond to questions at meetings clearly and comfortably and confidently will not only make me feel better about myself, but it will boost my credibility at work and it will also increase my standing within the company. Oh, so this is something that's very relevant. So we've got SMART for specific, M for measurable, and the A for achievable. Yes, I can do this. And the R for relevance. Yeah, it's very relevant, to helping me in my work and probably also in my personal life, so professionally and personally. And the last one, T, is time bound. Everything has a start and everything has a finish. Goals have a start date and goals have a finish date. We need start dates and we need finish dates to help us focus our energy and our attention. When we have an end date of something that we're working toward and we can see that we're making progress, we're checking our progress as we're moving toward that end date. What that does is that helps us focus. What it does is it directs our mind to where it needs to go, and that end date helps keep us on track. SMART goals. SMART, specific for the S, M for measurable, A for attainable, R for relevancy, and T for time bound. Whether you're thinking about, building your speaking skills or setting goals in other areas of your life, no matter where the goals are, why don't you think about using the SMART goal setting technique to help you get there? Oh, and before you go, please click the subscribe button below if you haven't already. My goal is to get out there and help as many people as I can with their presentations, with public speaking, with feeling better about themselves. My gosh, and that's a journey. I know I've been there and I'm still on it and still moving forward. We can never, ever feel confident enough and recognize our abilities and what we can bring to others and ourselves. We can never recognize that enough. Hey, please press the subscribe button below and join my channel. Until next time, this is Dorothea Hendriks wishing you mountains of success.